How I would start from zero in 2025 if I had no money at all. I have been given an opportunity to go back in time and start over with no money. Let me explain how I would do it. This is a question that I have grappled with for quite some time. And although I am not sure if I would actually be able to apply any of these strategies if I were really starting from zero, I do believe that they would work if I were to try them. So here's how I would do it. First things first, I would make a plan. It may seem obvious, but when you're strapped for cash, it's easy to just let life happen to you instead of taking control and making a plan for yourself. So I would sit down and figure out what my priorities are, both in the short term and long term. Then I would develop a budget and a financial plan that outlines how I am going to reach my goals. I know this isn't the most exciting thing, but it's essential. Trust me, when you have no money, it's important to be as realistic as possible about your situation. Next, I would take inventory on my skills and resources. I would think about what I'm good at and what I can offer people. Even if I didn't have any formal education or job experience, I still had skills that could be valuable to others. Perhaps I am good at fixing cars, or I am great at organizing events, or maybe I just have a knack for sales. Whatever it is, I would figure out what I can offer, and then find a way to monetize it. I would also take inventory on my resources. What do I have access to? Are there any free or low-cost resources that I can use to help me start my business or pursue my goals? I would also look into any government assistance programs that I may be eligible for, such as food stamps or Medicaid. While it's never fun to rely on government assistance, it can be a lifeline when you're starting from scratch. Once I had a clear plan in place, I would start taking action. I would start by setting small, achievable goals for myself. If my goal was to start a business, I wouldn't try to do everything at once. Instead, I would focus on one small step at a time, like creating a business plan or conducting market research. I would also look for ways to leverage my existing resources. Do I have a car that I can use for deliveries, or do I have friends who can help me with marketing or accounting? Leverage your network, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Now, even though I'm a firm believer in the power of hard work and hustle, I would also understand that there are limits to what I can achieve in a day. I wouldn't try to work round the clock. Instead, I would focus on being efficient and productive during the hours that I am working. I would also take care of myself physically and mentally. It's easy to burn out when you're starting from scratch, so I would make sure to get enough sleep, eat well, and exercise. As I'm taking these steps, I would also be constantly learning and growing. I would read books, listen to podcasts, and attend events to learn from others who have started businesses or achieved financial success. I would also be open to trying new things and taking risks. Starting from nothing takes guts, so I wouldn't be afraid to put myself out there and see what happens. And finally, I would stay persistent and motivated. Starting from zero is tough, and there will be setbacks along the way. However, It's important to stay focused on my goals and keep moving forward. I would remind myself of why I started in the first place and the difference between passion and obsession. When I was younger, I used to think that passion was something that you either had or you didn't. But now I realize that passion is more like a muscle that you need to work out. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Obsession, on the other hand, is that deep burning desire to achieve something no matter what obstacles get in your way. It's that drive that keeps you going when things get tough. Let us take a look at some of the best examples of people starting from nothing and becoming successful. Take, for example, Colonel Sanders. He didn't become successful until he was 62 years old. Or how about Vera Wang, who didn't launch her wedding dress line until she was 40? These people didn't let their age or circumstances hold them back. They had a dream and they went for it. It won't be easy. There will be sleepless nights and countless sacrifices along the way. But if you have the drive and determination to succeed, then it can be done. You don't need to come from a wealthy family or have a silver spoon in your mouth to make it big. You just need a solid plan, a willingness to work hard, and a refusal to give up. In today's world, there are so many opportunities out there for people to make money. Yes, it might not be easy, but it's definitely possible. There are so many different side hustles that you can get into, like driving Uber or delivering food. Or if you're good with social media, you can start a social media marketing agency and help businesses grow their online presence. If you're artistic, you can sell your artwork or photography online. The possibilities are endless. Of course, all of these options require some sort of investment, whether it's time, money, or effort. But if you're truly determined to start from scratch, then you will find a way to make it work. In fact, sometimes having no money can be a blessing in disguise because it forces you to be resourceful and creative. You learn to think outside the box and come up with innovative solutions to problems. You learn to appreciate the value of money and work hard to earn it. However, there are a few things that I would avoid doing if I had no money. Firstly, I wouldn't waste my time or energy on things that don't bring in any money or help me grow. I would also avoid getting into debt to fund my lifestyle. Debt can be a dangerous game, and it's something that I would avoid at all costs. Finally, I wouldn't settle for the first option that comes my way. I would take my time to find the best possible solution for my situation. Starting from zero is definitely challenging, but it's not impossible. With a solid plan, a lot of hard work, and a positive mindset, anyone can build wealth and achieve success. If I had no money right now, I would use the skills and knowledge that I have gained throughout my life to start a successful business. I would leverage the resources that are available to me, and I would never give up on my goals. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember to stay motivated and keep hustling. If I were given the opportunity to start over with no money, I would use my skills and knowledge to start a successful business and leverage the resources that are available to me. I would never give up on my goals, and I would stay persistent and motivated until I achieve success. What about you? How would you start over if you had no money? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.